Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is about the perfect 10 out of 10 designer fragrances. And this video was kind of hard to make because selecting just 10 fragrance out of so many designer fragrance is a very difficult task. So I could not include all the fragrances. There are some really good fragrances that I had to remove from the list, or I could not include. So I selected the 10 that are like the 10 out of 10, the best in my books. And I have some honorable mentions. The first one is from the house of Thierry Mugler, and it's Pure Malt. So this is my favorite boozy designer fragrance ever. This started my love for boozy fragrances. So if you are a boozy fragrance lover like me, just hunt down a bottle of Pure Malt. And I put it in my honorable mention because this is hard to find. I think the entire this line is discontinued, like Pure Havan, Pure Malt, Ultra Zest. But this is my absolute favorite from the Thierry Mugler line. Even I like it more than the Pure Havan. The best boozy fragrance ever with that Thierry Mugler DNA, the chocolate patchouli DNA with booze. Amazing fragrance. This is a 10 out of 10. I'm putting it in my honorable mention. And the next one is a freshie, not necessarily a freshie, but it's the fresh version of the most popular from Versace, the Eros, and this is Eros Flame. So this is like a citrusy, spicier version of Eros. So many people love Versace Eros, but my pick would be Eros Flame. This you can wear all year round. Like this, you can rock it for summer. Amazing scent, and this is my second honorable mention. And with the original Eros, it was kind of like a synthetic for me, like the EDT, and I much prefer the Eau de Parfum version for the original Eros. But out of all the versions, Flame is my favorite. So this is another 10 out of 10. That's my honorable mention number 2. So these are like 10 fragrance and not in any particular order because all are like 10 out of 10. So I will start from the house of Ysl, and this was a beast mode fragrance when it got released and very popular blue fragrance maybe after Bleu De Chanel. So it's the Eau de Parfum Ysl Y Edp. Although I prefer EDP Intense more than the OG version, I can say for performance EDP is the best, because the EDP Intense I already mentioned in my video, the projection is not that good, although the scent is fantastic. So this one is more like for the teenage crowd, for the young guys. Such an amazing green apple freshie with sweetness, amazing scent, for you can wear it all year round from the house of Ysl. So for the performance I gave it for Eau de Parfum. I pick it over the Intense just because it performs really good, and maybe the current versions are not that strong as it used to be like when it got released, but still a solid one. So number 9 is from the lesser known house. It's also 10 out of 10. Brioni EDP Intense. So this is another apple scent, like apple, but this goes more in the dark direction. Apple, vanilla and oud. I had put it in my fragrance like that smells like niche. Yes, this is a niche fragrance in a designer bottle. This can easily be sold as a Parfum de Marly fragrance. So nothing more to add. Amazing fragrance for the cold season, winter, fall. Those of who like oud, vanilla, apple and the dark notes will love this fragrance. It's very elegant. You can imagine a person dressed in a tuxedo, very well put together, nice formal occasion scent. 10 out of 10. And the third one. Okay, so this is from the house of Giorgio Armani, and it's my favorite from the entire line, the Stronger With You series. It's the Absolutely. So this has the added rum note that gives the booziness. So as you all know, this is like a gourmand fragrance with toffee, a little bit of woodiness, and the chestnut. That's the main note for this fragrance. and you get a little bit of similarity to By the Fireplace, but it's much better. By the Fireplace can be challenging for some people, so this is an absolute delight. The Stronger With You, absolutely. And this fragrance has like similar fragrances. If you check the brand Azzaro, they have the Most Wanted series that also smells kind of similar to the Stronger With You line. And I observed that the Stronger With You, the Most Wanted has a little bit difference in the opening, because it has some kind of a citrusy burst in the opening that you don't get in Stronger With You. Absolutely, both are fantastic. You can't go wrong with either the Azzaro, the Most Wanted, or the Parfum Intense, or the Absolutely. Because I got the Stronger With You, I did not buy the Azzaro versions, so I'm good with this one. 10 out of 10 from Emporio Armani. Okay, the next one is from the house of Dolce Gabbana. This was also one of the most popular fragrances back in the days. Like, it was regarded as the best date night scent. So I have the flanker of Dolce Gabbana, and this is Luminous Night. So this is a Middle Eastern version, as you can see the Middle Eastern writings here. So this has that extra Middle Eastern notes like incense. You get that smoky incensey with dates, the Oriental notes. So they have added a nice Oriental twist to the Dolce Gabbana, the One DNA. There is no tobacco in here. So I get is mostly incense, the dates note, that's the most popular in Middle East if you have been in Middle East. So nice dates, incense, a little bit woody, nice sweetness, not overly sweet, the right amount of sweetness. So this will shine in the winter season. This can be a great date night scent, and like a good outgoing scent, great for night wear, for special occasions, amazing one. The Luminous Night, I give it a 10 out of 10. Amazing bottle as well. I like the blue colored bottle. So okay, so the next one, the fifth one. Okay, so this is kind of a unique fragrance, because I haven't smelled any fragrance in designer with the almond and cherry note done so perfectly, but very unique. Lhome Idéal Eau de Parfum. So I love the Eau de Toilette as well, that's the original, but this one has that, I think Eau de Toilette does not have the cherry note. So this has the cherry, bit of leather, and the smell is very unique. And you can like get similar vibes to the more, the Privé line from Guerlain, mainly the Tonka Imperial and Fève Delicious, little bit of similarity. But for a designer fragrance, this is highly unique. There are not much designer fragrance that smell like this. But the problem with the Lhome Idéal line is the performance doesn't like project much, more like an intimate scent. So don't expect a beast mode fragrance, but a really unique fragrance, and it will last good for like solid 6 hours, and you can feel the nice scent bubble. But it's perfect for the cooler weather. You cannot wear this in summer. This is also 10 out of 10 for the uniqueness and the cherry almond note in designer category. Okay, the next one, number 6. Yeah, so this is from the house of Tom Ford, and you must have guessed it now if you see my videos. My favorite, Black Orchid, a very mysterious scent, perfectly unisex. Wow. As you all know, Tom Ford makes fragrances that are highly unique, very different from the mainstream fragrances. So this is one of the fragrances that was like popular way back in the time, the Eau de Parfum version, but this one has like more intensity and more depth and boozy nuances compared to the Eau de Parfum version. So and a nice golden bottle. So the Parfum is my favorite. EDP is also great, no doubts. That's also 10 out of 10. But I prefer the Parfum version. It's an absolute delight. You feel like a very mysterious guy. Like this is amazing on any gender. It has that mysterious kind of vibe with the chocolate, the patchouli, the booziness. 10 out of 10 from Tom Ford. Okay, so the next is from Giorgio Armani, and I have like 2 fragrances because I can't pick, because I can't like select only one. Both are amazing. Like One is the all-time superstar Freshy Aqua Profumo, and the other is from the coat line, Armani coat perfume. So this is the classic Aqua which is the all-time popular men's fragrance. Wow, it still reminds me, it's like a nostalgic scent for me, because I have my first like entry when I started collecting fragrance was from Aqua the eau de toilette, and I had used many bottles of that, and smelling this fragrance still takes me back to that old memories. So this one still has like bit of a darkness with the added incense note. So fresh, dark, all year round fragrance, very versatile. And now I think this version is discontinued, but they have the perfume version, I think, which smells very similar to the Profumo version. I will always have this fragrance in my collection. 10 out of 10 Freshy. And Armani coat perfume version, the best in the coat line, the most classy, elegant, sophisticated gentleman in a white shirt. I call it the James Bond fragrance. You can see James Bond wearing this fragrance. Wow, the way they have done the lavender and the iris combo gives you that fresh linen white shirt vibe. Whenever I wear a white outfit, I feel like wearing a Armani coat perfume. Wow, amazing scent. So I could not include only one fragrance, so I have included two of them, best from the Giorgio Armani line. Okay, so top three, not top three actually, only three fragrances left. So the next one, no doubt, from Chanel, Bleu De Chanel perfume, another 10 out of 10. No other blue fragrance has topped Bleu De Chanel, according to me. You may hate it because it's pricey, but those of who love the scent know the specialty of this fragrance. And the perfume version is the most sophisticated and refined. I get a bit of a sandalwood kind of vibe. It's like the king of blue fragrances, and it's really worth the high price tag. If you're buying this, you have a fragrance for life. And you can buy the eau de perfume as well, that's also really good, but the most sophisticated, the smoother version is the perfume version. Performance is also solid, and I have gotten many compliments wearing Bleu De Chanel, and it works well with the ladies. Ladies absolutely love Bleu De Chanel fragrance. 10 out of 10. And number 2 is from the house of Dior. This is also my favorite fragrance from Dior, my all-time favorite and my best iris fragrance till date, Dior Homme Intense. So there are many iris fragrance, but the way this makes me feel, like there is the one from Givenchy Reserve Privé. I spoke very highly about that fragrance, but still I prefer this over Givenchy. Givenchy has that cacao note, making it more chocolatey, but this has some, I don't know how to explain it, some kind of Dior magic in this fragrance. Wow, an iris done to perfection, I can't say more. 10 out of 10 fragrance for those who love iris note. And this is like a 150 ml bottle, and it's an old batch, but still it's not. And this is I think this performs better than the newer batches that are right now in the market. This has like more complex, more thickness to it. I have felt that the newer batches are a bit more fresher, but still really solid. You can go for the newer batches, no problem. I'm very happy with that. I got the old batch of my most favorite Dior fragrance. Okay, so only one last fragrance in the list, and I have to include this because this is the current top seller. People are buying this like crazy. One of the most popular fragrance from Jean Paul Gaultier, Le Male Elixir. So this one is the sweet bomb, sweet party animal kind of fragrance. So this will be the #1 clubbing fragrance in the current times. Earlier it used to be Ultra Male. That was like a kind of a fresh and sweet combo with pear note. This is like a honey tobacco bomb with amber, vanilla, amazing scent. But only thing, you have to love really loud and sweet fragrances. I have a sweet tooth. I love sweet fragrances, so this worked very well for me. And this also, the Le Parfum version, I had done a comparison video. Both are absolutely fantastic. This is more for the winter time, and Le Parfum you can like get away wearing it in the summer nights as well. But this I would recommend mostly for the fall and winter season. It is a superstar fragrance from Jean Paul Gaultier, Le Male Elixir. Okay, so that's it, guys. I could not include many fragrances like even in Savage Elixir. That's really a great fragrance for those who like that kind of a fougere with a modern twist kind of fragrance. Then Spice Bomb Extreme. Those are really great fragrances. As I said, I could pick only 10, so and I picked these 10. These are like absolute superstars in my designer fragrance collection. So I have plans to do one for niche as well, so I'm planning to do that. I'm waiting for one more fragrance, and I'll be sorting out that list soon. So guys, that's it for today. I'll be back with another fragrance video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a blessed day. Take care.